You ever notice how the kids who were told they were special are the adults quietly drowning today? It's strange. Your whole childhood, people told you you had potential, that you were gifted, that you were going to do something big, yet somehow, life feels heavier now, like you're carrying a secret failure no one warned you about. Maybe that's why the title of this video keeps echoing in your mind. Why were you told you were special? And why are you struggling now? You don't talk about this out loud, but part of you wonders, if I'm so special, why can't I get my life together? Why does everyone else seem to move forward while you stay stuck in the same loop? Why does the world feel like it's speeding up while you're moving in slow motion? You're not broken. You're not behind. You're experiencing a psychological trap almost no one escapes without understanding it. And once you see the trap, everything changes. Picture this. A kid sits in a classroom, acing everything without trying. Teachers praise them, parents brag about them, relatives say, "You're going to be someone important." Fast forward 20 years. That same kid, now an adult, wakes up every morning with a knot in their stomach. Too many choices, too many paths, too many expectations. And suddenly, the thing that once felt like a gift becomes a weight on your chest. You were told you were special, but no one taught you what to do when life stops being easy. That's where the struggle begins. Not in adulthood, but in the quiet space between who you were told you'd become and who you currently are. This video is that bridge. You grew up believing your value came from being naturally good at things. So the moment something required effort, it felt like proof you weren't who they said you were. This is the first trap. When you're praised for talent, you fear effort. Because effort feels like weakness. Effort feels like exposing the truth. You're not special, you just started early. But here's the twist. Kids who struggle early learn grit. Kids who succeed early learn identity. You weren't taught how to fail. So now every setback feels like a character flaw, not a normal part of growth. Remember that sinking feeling the first time you actually tried and didn't win? Your brain whispered, "This isn't who I'm supposed to be." That whisper became avoidance. Avoidance became procrastination. Procrastination became shame. And shame quietly rewired your life. But here's the spark of hope. It can be reversed. You can relearn what you never had to learn before. You can outgrow the gifted child trap. Mid-script CTA, natural. If this already feels uncomfortably accurate, hit subscribe so you don't lose videos that finally explain what you've been feeling for years. Here's the part no one talks about. When adults call you special, what they really imply is, "Don't disappoint us." You were given a silent contract, a contract you never agreed to. As a kid, expectations feel exciting. As an adult, they feel like an unpaid debt. Every choice becomes heavy. Pick the wrong career, waste the potential, choose the wrong partner, sabotage your future, make a wrong move. Proof you weren't that special after all. And because the fear of choosing wrong is so big, you choose nothing. You wait, you hesitate, you daydream instead of act, you plan instead of begin. This is why so many gifted kids become overwhelmed adults. Their identity is built on potential, not process. But here's the truth you were never told. Potential means nothing by itself. It's like having a Ferrari with no gas. Looks impressive, goes nowhere. And once you understand that, your whole life opens up. Automatically continuing, ever wonder why you procrastinate on things you want to do? Not chores, not boring responsibilities, your actual dreams. It's because chasing a dream means confronting reality, and reality risks exposing you. If you try and fail, the illusion breaks. So your brain protects you by avoiding the attempt altogether. This is the sabotage loop. 1. You want something. 2. You imagine doing it perfectly. 3. You fear doing it imperfectly. 4. You delay. 5. You feel shame. 6. Shame kills momentum. 7. You punish yourself. 8. You avoid again. Your brain isn't lazy, it's terrified. Terrified that effort means you were never special to begin with. But here's the shift. Being special was never the point. Being capable is. Replace the identity of prodigy with learner, and suddenly your life becomes lighter. Mid-script CTA, soft. If this is connecting, drop a comment telling me which part hits hardest. I read everyone. Automatically continuing. Let's talk solutions. Not motivational fluff, but rewiring. Solution 1. Celebrate effort, not results. Your brain needs new evidence. Do 3 minutes of something. Then praise yourself for the 3 minutes, not the outcome. Solution 2. Shrink the stakes. You're not choosing your life's purpose. You're just picking your next experiment. Life is a series of tests, not a final exam. Solution 3. Redefine identity. Say this internally. You're not special, you're adaptable. Because adaptable people win every time. Solution 4. Use the 90-second rule. When anxiety spikes, don't fight it. Breathe. Let the chemicals clear. Your mind resets faster than you think. Solution 5. Trade perfection for iteration. Everything you admire was version 1 once. The first draft isn't supposed to be good. It's supposed to exist. Once you start seeing effort as strength, something unexpected happens. Life gets lighter. Decisions get smaller. Progress actually becomes fun. This is how people who were once crushed by expectations finally become unstoppable. Automatically continuing. You might feel a shift happening already. That quiet voice inside you, the one that's been buried under pressure for years, it's waking up. Because now you see the truth. You weren't struggling because you were weak. You were struggling because you were holding a story that was never yours. And once that story cracks, the real you finally steps out. If this video helped you understand yourself even 1% better, you already know what to do. Hit subscribe so the algorithm doesn't decide your growth for you. Share this with someone who grew up being told they were special, but now feels lost. And if you want deeper, science-backed breakdowns like this every week, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Your growth deserves consistency, not luck. You were told you were special. But special wasn't what you needed. What you needed was the freedom to grow, stumble, learn, and rise without a spotlight on your every step. Now you have that freedom. Now you know the truth. Now you're not trapped by the expectations of who you were supposed to be. You get to become who you actually are. And that's far more powerful than being special.